Come back to the poem, next part of the poem. In this poem, already we have seen the destructive side of the poem that described in the poem about the war. The war was between England and France. England became victorious, and the defeated side was France. Most probably, both France and England tried to occupy the fertile land of Germany. So, this whole destructive incident took taken place. Here, Caspar, the grandfather, continues his statement to convince his grandchildren that it was a victorious war. The activities done by England was highly encouraging. It was a heroic deed, like that impression he tries to make. But the children were not at all ready to agree to his opinion. They felt that the war was not an encouraging one. It is only destructive and horrible. It should not be supported and encouraged. They say it was a shocking sight. After the field was won, after the destructive war between England and France, the people said that the sight after the destructive war was highly horrible. It was shocking. After the field was won, after the victory of England, the war field was highly horrible to look at. For many thousand bodies here lay rotten in the sun, in the open air. Large number of dead bodies spread here and there in the battlefield. But things like that, whatever the situation, must be after a famous victory. After a famous victory, such a situation is very much natural. Nothing is strange there. After a horrible war, a strong fight, large number of soldiers might have been killed. The same happened here also. Caspar is not at all worried about such a situation. He felt that it is just a natural occurrence. Great praise the Duke of Marlborough won, and our good Prince Eugene. After the victory of England, the war leaders were honored. One of such a war leader is the Duke of Marlborough, and the second person was Prince Eugene. Both were war leaders, and they were honored by the English kingdom. English king praised them and honored them. Why? It was a very wicked thing, said little William. The little girl told that it is really a wrong deed from the side of the kingdom. It was a very wicked thing to go for a fight or a war. To declare war is really wickedness. It is not the matter to be honored. It should be discouraged. It should not be encouraged. As the girl is very small, naturally she has some instinct in her which says that war is not a matter to be encouraged. It should be discouraged. Nobody should praise the war, said little William. No, my little girl, quoth he, it was a famous victory. But grandfather is not ready to accept it. He continued that it was the victory of England. The famous war end with the victory of England. It should have taken place. That was the opinion of the grandfather. It means grandfather is not ready to change his opinion. He is not ready to receive the truth. He has hereditary belief that English power was right and the French army was wrong or French power was wrong in their side. Whatever happened, the young children really in the right side. They say that both England and France both were wrong and to declare war itself is wrong. Destruction and war or to create horrible situation, loss of number of human life itself is wrong. So it should not have been happened. It was a famous victory and everybody praised the Duke, who his great fight did win. Everybody in England said that the Duke was the real force behind the victory of England. So he should be praised and honored. But what good came of it at last? God, little Peterkin. But Peterkin also had the same opinion as his sister said. He said that what is the real outcome of the war? What is the real result of the war? What is the benefit out of the war? Why that I cannot tell. Then after the question given by Peterkin, the grandfather told that he is unable to tell what was the real result of the war, said he, but it was a famous victory. He only knew that it was a famous victory. That means from the beginning to end, old Caspar was in favor of England. He was the blind supporter of English power. Whatever they have done, he is in favor of them and he praised them. But the grandchildren are in the right side, they are in the side of reality, and they have a modern thought. Whoever declared war, whoever fought each other would not be praised. They are the parties in the war and they are responsible for all the destructions and murder. So they should not be praised. So these are the matters, these are the ideas we may get from the poem. So I feel that you have understood it. Once more, all of you go through the poem and understand the poem. As we have finished the syllabus part, teaching learning process is over. Next day onwards, we will have a test purpose and which part of the syllabus, test paper will be, when it will be, how it will be. These all matters will be intimate to you through messages. So, from the beginning onwards, Merchant of Venice beginning onwards, test will be taken. So, Monday, the first test will be, the first is test syllabus. How it is, these all will be intimate to you through a message, school app or WhatsApp message, wherever it is possible, you have to go through it, understand it accordingly. You have to attend the test. During the period time itself, the test will be given to you. During that time itself, one period time itself, we have to do it because our test should not be a disturbance for any other class. Already we have combined and completed the class, and just completing the class. Test will be during the period time, and you have to do it in the proper way. Be serious about it. And if you waste your time, finally you may come to school and do the paper. That time you may suffer a lot. So now itself, be prepared. So that's all today's class. Next day we may meet with the test papers, and if it is necessary, some online classes also will be conducted. So that's all. Bye.